Hello and good evening, everyone. Welcome to Motivational Sparkle Talks. I'm Garima Bhandari, and I'm so happy to welcome you all in this discussion today. How's everyone doing? How's the lockdown been treating everyone? Just allowing people to join in. Very good evening, everyone. Just waiting for a few more people to join in so that we can start. And till then, let me start with a little bit brief about me for the people who don't know who I am. I would like to start with my introduction. Hi, I can read your messages now. So, welcome everybody who's joining me on this live forum with Motivational Sparkle Talks by author Sherry. Thank you, Sherry, for giving me this wonderful opportunity to come here, join people on this wonderful forum, and I'm able to share a little bit about me and also about this wonderful topic called the Inside Out Transformation. So wonderful to have so many people joining in. Great. So about me, I'm Garima Bhandari. Let me start with that, and a very warm welcome and good evening to everyone. Today we are here to talk about inside out transformation, and for me, I'm into wellness. I'm a wellness coach, and I'm also into executive presence facilitator, I would say. Nice to see you too, author Sherry. Thank you for having me here and this wonderful forum where I can come and share a talk on this wonderful topic today. So, when I say wellness, it is about lifestyle modification, living a life which is very fulfilling, which gives you happiness, which gives you a sense of complacency, and also it is very, very sound and fortifying for your overall health and mind. So that is always in sync and harmony. And when I say executive presence branding, executive presence facilitator, so I say that on the external plane. So many years in this industry, facilitating many people, corporates, individuals, groups, universities, students, senior level management, junior level management, everywhere. I have seen and met people always rambling, and so for them, in the pursuit of this transformation or happiness, I would say, let's just not begin with transformation right now. So for them, the understanding of transformation is change. Now, what is change? What actually is transformation? So to understand transformation, we should first understand what actually is change. Now, change is something which we are constantly working on. So when I said I see people rambling that I really need a new job, I'm so sick of this job, I'm tired of my boss, I'm tired of the expectations. So that's on your professional front. So I just want to leave the city and I want to move on and I want to go to another country and see new life, new culture, new people, new opportunity. Obviously, in terms of finances, I'm going to have much more stable life. So that is like an insatiable monetary need where you need material things. You feel that maybe if you bring about this change in your life, you're going to be very happy. That's a change. Change of job. Some people feel that I'm unhappy in this marriage. Maybe if I walk out of this marriage, I'm going to be really happy. So that's the change I really want to make into my life. So So basically people do that. There's some people who are dreaming every day that maybe if I look like that fashion cover girl or my favorite Bollywood star, maybe I'm gonna be happy, and if I shed those 20 or 50 pounds, I'm going to be super happy, and that is my aim, and that is what I want to achieve. That is the change I need in this life. So the idea of this paradisical life is so associated with this momentarily change that we completely forget about the most important change, which is the internal change. So let's just pause to think that if all these these external changes, as I was talking about, perhaps in physical appearance, change of your topographical location, or change of your partial life personal situation, all this for what? Now a moment of time to just think, moment of truth, to self introspect, that is this you're really looking for. Now let me say that these golden words start the golden words of transformation starts first from within. No matter how much you change your external factors, you're never going to be content, and transformation happens from the inside out, never the other way around. So I was saying that transformation starts from the inside towards the outside, not the outside factors to inside. Let me quote my own journey here. Allow me this opportunity to bore you guys for next 5 minutes with my own journey as an example here, just to make you guys understand about what actually difference between the change and transformation I'm talking about. So when I had my first child, after my delivery, I was going through a major postpartum depression, excessive depression, PPD as we call it, and I was just not happy. I mean, imagine every woman's dream is to bear a child, be blessed as a mother. What is a bigger feeling than that? But it did not make me happy in the first place. There was something missing, and I saw myself crying in the nights and day, and obviously there's severe newness in your life, and there's a wailing baby whole night, and lots of other things going on in your life in emotional front. So I completely lost it, and I was just not eating, just not sleeping, just not meeting anyone, not even wanting to change clothes, like something just like killed inside me. So yes, Sherry, I have two beautiful children who are 11 and 9. So I was just taking through my own journey so that people associate with it. I want to explain my own journey of inside out to people, and then immediately after I had my first child, I had a very bad miscarriage. Bad as in, like, it was a life threatening one where I could have lost my life. And I was on complete bed rest. My hemoglobin dropped to almost 2 to 3. I could not move, I could not speak. I was just like a dead body living inside, like clinically you could say, like, I was dead, but biologically somehow I was living. So my postpartum depression even got worse because my physical health was completely gone. Now the doctor told me that you cannot conceive, just forget about conceiving for the next 2 years. But the whole thought of this, I was driven by this external changes. I was constantly trying. So I was thinking, maybe if I have another child, my child will have a company. I'll also have this Ringa Ringa Roses garden of kindergarten in my life, in my house, and this external change is definitely going to change my life, and maybe I'll be super happy. So another myth, nobody to guide, nobody as a path illuminator. So I just decided, and despite the doctor's claim that it's going to be harmful for my mental and physical health to be conceiving a child in such a bad physical condition where my hemoglobin was almost 2 3, I still decided. And this is my first time confession ever on something as big as this, a forum, because this topic is such where I really want people to hear and understand that how these external changes can actually drive you to an extent where you can completely end up ruining your life and still not bring about any internal happiness. So coming back to my story, I had another child, and then I realized that nothing changed. I had double the duties, and then something was not going right. So I just decided, again driven by change, I decided to change my city altogether, and I came and moved to this place called Delhi. Uh, Nothing was working out as per my external plan changed, and I moving in with two young toddlers who are still lactating, who are still on your feed as a single parent, and a city, capital city, shining, brimming, golden city, the capital city of India, New Delhi. So everything here looked so different yet so similar. Why? Because I already studied here, I did my university education here, I went to NIFT New Delhi. So everything looked similar, but yet everything looked so different. So I thought now my external world changed, but it did not. I was still not happy. So all along, I chose to keep believing that if I created this perfect life around me with my thoughts of external changes. Maybe professionally, I was doing very well when I moved to here. Thankfully, I had work to do, and very soon I co-founded my startup. I was given the award for young woman achiever entrepreneur award, and everything was slowly streamlining in my professional front. And I thought maybe this success, this external change is my dream life. And I did not realize that actually I was spending all my efforts, my energy towards fostering a life which was again a falsification of happiness, because it was led and motivated only and only by external factors, which make you feel perhaps very momentarily lifted. They give you some sort of a comfort that it could be anything. It could be a new house. For some people it is an extraordinary automobile. For some people it's a thriving business. And for some people it's children. As I'm saying, only the external factors. So for some people it's a new city. But what I didn't realize, that to feel lifted, you have to first value your own self-worth, your own self-esteem, self-reliance and self-awareness. Changing people, circumstances, cities, situation, jobs, all this is not going to make you happy. So not that I regret these changes. But there was something amiss. I was still perhaps waiting for some divine kind of intervention for me to realize my innate or internal transformation. Now, when I come here, until now I've been just telling you about the external changes. Now, when I reach here for the internal transformation, now as much as I wanted to, changing the outside was not working on my inside. Now what I learned all along, I would like to share that here first. So what I learned was, no matter wherever you go, whoever you are with, and whatever you do, you take yourself with you first, and we completely forget that. So the only real change is the transformation that comes from within, which can turn your life around. Yes, I'm coming to the pain part, Sherry, very soon, because I wanted people to understand the basic difference between the change and the transformation. So I constantly kept changing my external factors, and as I was saying, that no matter wherever you go, whoever you're with, whatever you do, you take always yourself with you, and if you forget that, you have to keep reminding yourself that the only change is the transformation that happens from within you and not the other way around. So when I'm talking about internal transformation, I would like to quote it with this beautiful process called metamorphosis. So that's what author Sherry is my daily mantra, to remind myself of this beautiful process, that when a beautiful butterfly whom you look at is the caterpillar actually is going through this immense change to bring it modifies itself, it undergoes a lot of severe internal change to finally blossom into this beautiful butterfly that is appreciated and wanted and desired by all. And also beautifully, the butterfly herself is so happy, blooming, and glowing in its full blossom and flying everywhere. But the journey it undergoes through is the major journey of not changing and flying from place to place, but from the cocoon stage of being a caterpillar, and then going through multiple process of these internal changes, and finally becoming the full blossom, colorful, vivid, incandescent, beautiful looking butterfly. um, it's easier said than what's the top thing you did to do this. Yes, so coming back, so so for me, luckily, as I was saying, I was looking for a divine intervention. So for me, as they say that the path of yoga picks you up, and it's not the other way around. So when I said that I was constantly changing my external factors, I still was looking for something that could change me internally, because even if you're professionally doing well, you've changed your cities, you've settled your kids well, but there's something still missing. Why are you not happy? Because you haven't looked inside of you. So many years I spent comforting people, making people feel more and more comfortable, and undervaluing myself, whether it was for my beauty, because it might intimidate some other women. They might feel super insecure because of the way I appear. So my appearance, I always had to feel guilty about looking nice. Then if you're intellectual and you're good looking, if you're the beauty with the brains, that is also a big threat, even to your bosses, even to your colleagues, even to your some of the closest family members, or even your closest relationships, your spouse. I mean, so again and again you undervalue yourself, and one day you just start to believe that maybe you're just good for nothing. And coming from that stage to a realization and positive affirmations every day about yourself, that I am worthy, I'm valuable, I am positive, I'm credible, I have it in me, I will make it, I can take care of myself, then I'm prepared to take care and of others around me. And also, I am the only one responsible for my own happiness. All these understandings of living a happy life came to me through my sacred practice of yoga, and that's why I always say that I'm indebted to this practice for bringing this innate transformation in me. And I would also like to share some pointers for people who are looking for external factors to change or bring about a transformation in them. So the first tip towards your journey for or towards this internal transformation is that first things first, you need to understand that nothing ever changes until you do. So I've been harping about this topic from so long. So if external factors, people, things, professions, cities, changing them is your option, and if these things are really making you unhappy, and there's a situation where you don't want to come back home to, or you don't want to you don't have the drive to go to that office every day because you're humiliated by your boss, you're not appreciated by your colleagues. If you come back home, you're always belittled and looked down by your spouse or family members. Then please change that situation. That is the first external change I will definitely recommend that you must do by outweighing your own pros and cons, obviously. But do it very intelligently and unwaveringly. That this is, when you come to a final decision, you come to a final decision, and no matter what, nobody will determine to change your, because it is your decision, your success, your life, your regrets. So you have to be intuitive and listen to your gut health when it comes to taking these major decisions in your personal and professional front. Now that is something, that's my first tip, that nothing ever changes till the time you do. Now the next change is that if you want a true change, face yourself first. Facing yourself is very important, right? Before you face the public. Some people have fear of public speaking. जितने भी आपके fears हैं ना, अपने लिए या लोगों के लिए, या और बहुत तरह के fears होते हैं लोगों के मन में. So जो भी आपके fears हैं, you have to face them first before letting them go. So no running or hiding from your fears. First things first, face them. Face the biggest fear first. एक chart बनाओ every day और उस fear को hierarchy of order में लिखो. सबसे पहला fear मेरा ये है. Face it every day straight with your eyes in the mirror. Like, look at that fear straight in the eye. You are my fear. I'm going to overcome you. Challenge that fear every day. Dig deep, and then dig deep inside your old hurts. I'm sure everybody here who's online with me or otherwise has witnessed or encountered some or the other kind of pain or grief in their past life. It could be anything. Pains or grief तो हर किसी ने experience करे ही हैं. So think of the person that you were then when you were in that pain or that situation. And every day in the second page of your diary, one page you're writing your fears to overcome them. Second page, you also write that what you were at that point of time, compare it to what you are becoming today and what you are today. Every day when you compare yourself, this is one comparison I'll highly recommend you to do, because it improves your self-esteem, it improvises your self-reliance, self-awareness, and it gives you a better understanding of what you can be versus what you have never been. So this is the comparison analysis you must do for yourself every day. So this is so for the first thing was that nothing ever changes till the time you change, and the second thing is that if you want to have a real transformation, the inside out transformation, face yourself, face your fears head on, eye to eye every day. Great. Move on to the third way how you can bring about an inside out transformation. Challenge your self-limiting beliefs and the toxic way of thinking about yourself. So very similar to the last point that I said, that we have to keep swimming against the tide. The tide is always coming in your direction, but you go swimming against the tide. So the tide in this case is the fears, the situations, the self doubts you always had about yourself. मैं तो पब्लिक में बात ही नहीं कर सकती या कर सकता, मैं तो मुझे तो अच्छी जॉब कभी मिल ही नहीं सकती. तो आपने पहले से ही अपने दिमाग में एक वो नेगेटिव बीज जो बो दिया, तो उसी का प्लांट उगेगा ना आपके माइंड में, आपके बॉडी में. तो अगर आप रोज बोलोगे मैं कर सकता हूँ, आई एम, इट्स इम्पॉसिबल बोल दिया, तो इस इम्पॉसिबल में भी आई एम पॉसिबल लिखा है. बहुत ही क्लीशेड सेइंग है ये, बट ये बहुत ही ज़रूरी है. इसको अपने आप से रोज बोलने का जो असर होता है ना, उसका लाइव एग्जाम्पल आपके सामने है. क्योंकि शायद अगर आप मेरे को कुछ सालों पहले मिलते तो आप से मैं हलो भी नहीं कर पाती फेस टू फेस या कैमरे पे. आई हैड सच सेल्फ डाउट्स अबाउट माई सेल्फ. आई कुड नॉट फेस पीपल, आई कुड नॉट मीट पीपल. इफ somebody gave me a hand to shake, I just did not even know that if I could even do a firm affirmative handshake. So from that situation to here, where I'm actually talking to you guys about an inside out transformation, is out of my own experience. So swim against the tide, and डिफाइंग द लाइफ टाइम हैबिट्स इज़ नॉट ईजी. आई अंडरस्टैंड कि अगर आपकी लाइफ टाइम से हैबिट है कि आप इंट्रोवर्ट हो, आप रेक्लूस हो, आप लोगों से मिलना जुलना पसंद नहीं करते, या आपको पब्लिक स्पीकिंग में फियर होता है. सो ये लाइफ टाइम हैबिट्स हैं और इनको चेंज करने में टाइम लगेगा, बट कहीं तो हम स्टार्ट करेंगे ना. अगर हमें ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन करना है तो वी विल स्टार्ट समवेयर, एंड दैट डे इज टुडे. So every day when you wake up, just look yourself in the mirror and just tell yourself that I am proud of myself. You're not changing yourself. Remember, you will never change yourself. Be proud of who you are. You are transforming yourself. Change is always for others. Change is always external factors. That is never going to make you happy. But internal transformation, something that drives you, that's where you will find your true happiness. Next up is believe you can change and then you persevere. So don't just hope you can change or you can bring about that transformation. You have to believe. There is nothing called hope. You have to believe that you will. Yes, I will. I'm positive. I'm worthy. I can do this. So it's very, very important that I say this to myself and trust my own right mindset is very critical for this kind of a point. When I say that, you have to believe in your own faith, own willpower, own determination, and that is what is going to give you the courage to carry on. क्योंकि कोई भी चीज़ करने से पहले बोलते हैं ना, जिगर चाहिए, जिगर. तो वो courage जो है, वो जिगर जो है, वो तभी आएगा जब आप अपनी विल पावर और अपने ऊपर जो आपका हौसला है, आपका जो फेथ है, उस पे हमेशा आप गर्व महसूस करोगे और अपने आप से रोज उठ के बोलोगे कि यस, आई एम केपेबल एंड आई विल डू इट. सो प्लीज बिलीव. अपने हाथों पे ना एक टैटू तो मत करवाओ, बट यहाँ पर एवरीडे खड़े होके, नहीं तो अपने रूम में एक ब्लैक बोर्ड है तो उसमें एवरीडे लिखो बिलीव. When you believe and you reiterate this to yourself every day, you will make it happen. This I guarantee you. Great. So there is no Mission Impossible. This is Mission Possible. This is the Mission Possible series. In movies, in Hollywood, you see Mission Impossible. So let's call this series as Mission Possible. Great. So you should also confront your ugly truths. हम सबकी जो एक अच्छी साइड होती है और एक अगली साइड होती है. When I'm saying अगली साइड, ये नहीं कि आप देखने में अगली हो या आपके विचार बुरे हैं, but it's like a denial versus reality, what I'm talking about it. So एक real self versus एक ideal self, यानी कि रियलिटी में आप ऐसे हो, बट एक आइडियल सेल्फ होती है ना, जिसको हम बोलते हैं कि आई एस्पायर टू बी दिस. वो सबकी होती है. एवरीबडी सेज कि आई वॉन्ट टू स्लोली स्टीयर माई सेल्फ इन टू बिकमिंग दिस और लाइक दिस. That's like ideal. So it's nice to have a conflicting example inside of you of what you really want to become, because I was telling you about the comparative part, that every day you have to keep doing this comparison, so you keep propelling yourself towards being better and better, and escalating your goals towards putting yourself higher and higher. So start working towards transforming. Whenever I say transforming, it automatically my hand becomes closer to my heart, because I'm pointing towards the inside me, the changes which will transform me from inside. So accepting yourself the way you are is very important, but also challenging and transforming yourself constantly every day into becoming that you feel that person is worthy of admiration. That person is you, but you have a mindset that, you know, this person, if I become this, then I think this person will be worthy of admiration. Not right now. So that's where you should confront your truths about yourself every day, whether good or bad. That doesn't matter, but at least you're every day confronting them. That's what matters. And lastly, the last point is that take it day by day, one step at a time. So that's very important. हर सारा ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन, चाहे वो आप एक्सटर्नल बोलो या इंटरनल बोलो, वो एक साथ नहीं होता है. मतलब एक 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 सेकंड में नहीं होता है. वो एक ग्रेजुअल प्रोसेस है. वो टाइम कंज्यूमिंग प्रोसेस है. इट टेक्स इट्स अ स्टेप बाय स्टेप प्रोसेस. इट टेक्स टाइम. सो उसमें मैं ये नहीं बोल रही कि एक बेंचमार्क बना लो, भाई मेरा ये 5 ईयर प्लान है. गवर्नमेंट बोलती है ना, हमने 5 ईयर प्लान बना दिया है. सो वैसा कुछ नहीं है. कोई माइलस्टोन यहाँ पर आपको सेट नहीं करना है, कोई बेंचमार्क सेट नहीं करना है, बट ये एक ऑनगोइंग प्रोसेस है. रोज 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 आपको करना है, और एक दिन आप देखोगे कि फाइनली यू आर इन अ स्टेट वेयर यू फील कि अगर मेरे पास कुछ है तो अच्छा है, कुछ नहीं है तो भी अच्छा है. तो धीरे धीरे उस ऑनगोइंग प्रोसेस में हमने चलना स्टार्ट कर देना है. दैट्स व्हाट आई एम सेइंग. कहीं पहुंचना है नहीं पहुंचना है वो मंजिल सेट मत करो, बट चलना तो शुरू करो. तो दैट इज व्हाट आई एम सेइंग, दैट एवरी डे टू गेट क्लोजर to the person you really wish to become and feel is worthy of your admiration, compare yourself with that person every day. That, and also the person you were yesterday, compare it to yourself today, and that is your true internal transformation. So never look for external factors for transformation. Transformation is within you. And lastly, before we enter our question and answer round, I would still like to sum up this topic by saying that, transformation is not change. Transformation is something that starts from the inside towards the outside, and not the other way around. So it can beautifully be explained by this process of metamorphosis, where just like the caterpillar is completely rearranging its whole form and coming out so beautifully after undergoing a lot of changes, and becoming from its cocoon, of course, and becoming this beautiful looking butterfly. So transform yourself also into the best version, so that you yourself go like, wow, this is the wonder person I always wanted to become. So it's not the beauty of the butterfly what makes it so remarkable and significant, but it's actually the personal transformation that butterfly has gone through to achieve such beauty. So personal transformation is always from within. Great. So I hope you guys liked this small chat and interaction, and found it insightful about a little bit about transformation. And I hope the tips that I gave you, you're going to imply in your life every day. And I'm always here available on my Instagram handle is Garima Bhandari Official. You can find me on my YouTube channel Garima Bhandari, Facebook my page is Garima Bhandari. You can also contact me through my website garimabhandari.com. I'm always available to personally guide and coach and mentor people about anything that they are going through in their life, and if they want to feel lifted, and if there is something they want to discuss with me and tell me, and if I in this position can help them and guide them and mentor them into becoming the best versions of themselves, not just externally but also internally, I'm always happy to guide and assist you. Great, let's read some comments. So many beautiful people logged in. Author Shari, if you want to change the fruit, you have to change the root. Absolutely. आप हाइब्रिड जो सीड्स हैं उससे नहीं पा सकते हैं उस तरह का ऑथेंटिक ऑर्गेनिक कलर. आपको हमेशा ये देखना होगा कि आप कौन सी सीड को प्लांट कर रहे हैं. Outside thing will only change when you change your inside. Great thought. CA Pooja, thank you for joining. Yes, internal transformation is very necessary. Inspiring thought. Thank you. Very inspiring thought, Kapil. Thank you so much. You described this topic so clearly. Thank you. Thank you so much. Deepika Bakshi. Aditya Jaiswal, everything is possible. Yes, very, very true. With your story, I also get confidence to face challenges in our daily life. Thank you. Viranji Sahu says, wonderful for everyone to know that their hidden ability is to express. Thank you, ma'am, for this type of inspiration for everyone. I'm really thankful to you. Thank you so much for bringing this comment here, your valuable feedback. Change prakriti ka niyam hai. Yes, great transformer. Thank you. Courage is the most important, yes, to achieve everything. Good examples you gave, Garima. Thank you. Got it. So internal transformation. Yes. Thank you, Biranchi. Thank you, Vinod Kamble. Awesome live chat. Thanks for your guidance. Thank you so much, guys. If you guys have any question, I just informed you about my social handles, and you guys can always stay connected with me. I'm also hosting live interactions on my own YouTube channel every day at 7 o'clock. So you can join me. We just do a general chit chat. Sometimes we speak about something motivational. I'm also doing everyday live classes on Book My Show, Fraternity, so many forums. So anywhere you want to ask me anything or want to be connected with me, please do that. And anyone who wants to say something, we have next 2 minutes. So you guys can talk to me or tell me or ask me. Aditya says, thank you so much for your great guidance and inspiration. Thank you, actually, you guys, for always being my extended support system. So as I said, that my journey also comes from a stage where I had almost zero understanding of what even I can become, or what I'm capable of, or what I could really do or not do. I mean, absolutely no understanding. I was just living a life of how others would mold me, others would want me, and completely hiding and covering my talents, completely trying to cover up my beauty. I would feel guilty for looking beautiful. I would feel guilty for being intelligent. I would sometimes feel guilty for being sharper than my colleagues. So always guilty. And then the true realization that, is this the way I really want my life to be, and is this the way I want to live? So this thought, when it came to me, is when my internal caterpillar, which was in a cocoon, wanted to understand that we have to undergo a huge process of this metamorphosis, or the internal transformation, where with a lot of self-care first a lot of self-love. uh, the self-love and self-care is never selfish, because even when we travel by airline, it's a very old saying, but I should still tell you guys again that even the air hostess says that first take care of your own mask. अगर हवा का दबाव कम हो जाएगा ऑक्सीजन का, तो आप पहले अपना मास्क पहने, अपना नकाब पहने, उसके बाद अपने बगल वाले पैसेंजर को, अपने बच्चे को या अपनी फैमिली को असिस्ट करें. तो अगर आप अंदर से अलाइव फील नहीं करते हैं, सो आप किसी को अलाइव फील नहीं करवा सकते हैं. ना आप खुश होंगे, ना आपके आसपास वाले कभी खुश होंगे. तो सबसे पहले सबसे अहम बात यह है कि आप अपने मानसिक, शारीरिक और पूरी होलिस्टिक हैप्पीनेस का ध्यान करें. अपने बारे में सोचें सबसे पहले. इट इज़ नॉट सेल्फिश एट ऑल, इट इज़ कम्प्लीटली सेल्फलेस. जस्ट इन्वेस्ट इन योर सेल्फ. यू आर योर बेस्ट इन्वेस्टमेंट एंड यू आर ऑल्सो योर विजुअल रिज्यूमे. सो जो आपके अंदर, जो आपकी जिस समय में जो मानसिक सिचुएशन होती है, वो बाहर 100% रिफ्लेक्ट करती है. बिकॉज जो ह्यूमन मेमोरी है वो काफ़ी फोटोग्राफिक होती है नेचर में. वो सोनोग्राफिक नहीं होती. अभी जब आप मुझे इस समय देख रहे हैं तो आप ऑलरेडी एक पिक्चर फॉर्म करते हैं. मे बी somebody tries to read my eyes, maybe somebody tries to read my body language, maybe somebody tries to read my what is the kind of vibe I'm giving. So these are all also the passive signs about you. So human beings are also always wanting to know the photographic side of you. They never want to hear what you say. That's like something. आपने सुना ना, कई बार लोग बोलते हैं सॉरी मैंने सुना नहीं आप क्या बोल रहे थे, बिकॉज वो इतना मंत्रमुग्ध होते हैं आपको देखने में, आपको समझने में विजुअली. सो इसलिए वेरी वेरी इम्पॉर्टेंट टू वर्क ऑन योर विजुअल रिज्यूमे. मतलब कि आप जो पेपर में रिज्यूमे बनाते हो ना, मैंने ये हाई स्कूल किया, मैंने ये यहाँ से ये कोर्स किया, मेरा ये एक्सपीरियंस है, मैंने इतने साल ये काम किया, वो सारी आपकी जो हार्ड स्किल्स हैं वो बिल्कुल ज़ीरो हैं अगर आपकी पीपल स्किल्स, यानी कि लोगों के साथ बात करने की, उठने बैठने की सभ्यता, आपकी जो एटिकेट हैं या आपकी बॉडी लैंग्वेज है, अगर वो पॉजिटिव नहीं है और आपको लोगों के साथ नेटवर्किंग करना नहीं आता और सोशली कैसे बिहेव करना है वो नहीं आता, तो ये आपका बहुत बड़ा मिस पॉइंट है. क्योंकि हार्ड स्किल्स जो हैं वो सब में होती हैं. अगर एक कॉलेज में से 100 इंजीनियर्स एक साल में पास आउट हो रहे हैं बेस्ट कॉलेज में से और उनका प्लेसमेंट होना है, तो जो एम्प्लॉयर है वो उनके रिज्यूमे में शायद नज़र भी नहीं डालेगा, क्योंकि रिक्वायरमेंट सिर्फ 10 इंजीनियर्स की है उनके ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में, और उस 100 में से जो 10 इंजीनियर्स जिनका सिलेक्शन होगा, that will be basis their visual resume, not the paper resume that they're carrying for the interview. So visual resume is your overall disposition, how you feel about yourself from within. Now comes the transformation part, and how you manifest that energy to others. What are your people skills? How much can you work in a group? What are your skills when there is a crisis situation? What is your body language? How do you manage stress? So ये बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं जो काउंट करती हैं on making who you really are. Great guys, so we had a very lovely session today, and maybe I would now want to take your leave. I hope I didn't bore you guys enough, but with all your lovely comments I am getting to understand that you guys have really liked the show. So thank you so much for joining in, and I'll see you for the next session sometime really soon. And thank you.